Good morning, HF, and welcome to a brand new episode of the VTV News Show. I'm this year's television manager, Aiden Kozel.
And I'm Patrice St. Jean, this year's radio manager. We're in the last few days of school. In fact, today and tomorrow are all that remain for this year's senior class.
That also means that we are in the last few days of VTV shows and the last chance for some of us seniors who have been on the screen for so long to make our final appearances.
Tomorrow we'll have our final show and feature a bunch of segments that center around the senior class. Today we have just a couple of announcements and then we'll go straight into the fun.
We'll also feature our last interview with the principal as he grades his report card for HF this school year. All that and more is coming up, but first, just a couple of announcements.
Attention any girls interested in joining cross country for the 2023 season. There will be an informational meeting in Coach Baumstein's classroom, room 234 North after school on Tuesday, May 29th. We're excited to see you there.
The boys volleyball team defeated Stagg High School in 2 sets last night to advance to the regional final. Lane Sunley led the attack for the Vikings with 9 kills, and Luke Romans chipped in with 24 assists. The win takes the team 23-14 on the season, and they will play in the championship game tomorrow night against St. Rita. That game is at Stagg High School and starts at 6 p.m.
All right, that's all the announcements for today. Let's jump into some segments that we have. First, we'll start with Principal Alexander.
He sat down for the last time with Langston Van Troy to answer these personal questions about how the school year went.
What's up, HF? I'm here with Dr. Alexander for the last principal sit-down chat of the year. We have a lot to get into, so let's get straight into it. So, this past Saturday was a senior trip for seniors. So, would you guys ever think that we're doing another senior trip?
I would think so.
Okay.
Excellent behavior. We had fun. I think the adults had more fun than kids did. It was a blast. I think it was a unique experience. The seniors wanted that, and the seniors run the school. So they get what they want until they color outside the lines, and then we have to make some adjustments. But I don't see any problem why we wouldn't be able to do that again.
Okay, and would you guys do another Six Flags thing, or would it be something different like Cedar Point or something?
If time permits and we plan effectively, I don't see a problem with doing something a little larger like Cedar Point, possibly. So we can talk. That's negotiable, up for negotiation.
Okay. Well, since this is the very last sit-down chat, I'm going to have to give you another report card.
Uh-oh.
So you have to rate yourself on 4 things. Academics, attendance, school spirit, and then how you did this year as a principal overall.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous about this principal rating. Me and you had a little beef last time, so.
It wasn't beef. It was just my opinion, you know.
I'm going to let you tell your truth. But I'm not going to hold a grudge, though, if I don't like it.
Shout out.
All right.
So first off, we have academics. So how do you think the school's academics increased or decreased, and how do you think that you help to promote academic efficiency?
This is one of my favorite subjects. I think given the circumstances, I really believe that our students showed a lot of resilience, a lot of follow-through. Study habits need to pick up some, and the routines of studying needs to be picked up some. But I think we're making some adjustments to phenomenal teachers on the front line doing the work and committed. I think the commitment level of our teachers was a strong point as well. Overall, academically, I would give us A minus.
Okay.
A minus. I would say 91%.
Okay.
Yeah.
A minus. Cool.
Yeah.
So attendance. I know you guys were really trying to lock in on tardies this year. So how do you think attendance was?
D+.
D+.
68%. Yeah. We're coming up with some strategies and interventions to really address the tardies. As we prepare our Viking scholars for workforce success, we need them to be punctual and on time. And for some reason, we don't value that like we should. Not all of us, but a nice amount of us don't. So we got some work to do. So kids get, 68% on that one.
Okay, real.
Yeah, with love, but 68% nevertheless.
Shout out the love. So third, we have school spirit. I know that was one of your goals this year. You want to increase school spirit among students. So what would you give that as a grade?
I think that's been a strong point this year. I would say, objectively, maybe 94%, being that we're making a recovery from the COVID times of not even being able to interact. And I think the interactions and spirit level that we've shown was really good. I'm proud of the students first, and then the planning and flexibility of administration and faculty to really understand that you all wanted some things and we provided that for you. So it was give and take, so I think it was really good.
Okay, and the last thing that you have to grade yourself on is how you did overall this year with your first year being principal here.
All right, now, I want to start with the bad, okay? I think there's some things that I could have done differently if I had to make a few decisions over, with some communication, particularly communication about senior finals. I think that's one ball that I dropped. I think another ball that I could have bounced a little better would be just being more introspective about, future events. I think I was a very understanding leader. I think I was a very supportive leader this year. I think I was a motivating leader this year. With all that in consideration, I would say I give myself a 90.
Okay.
A 90. I give myself an A-.
Okay.
Yeah. I try to be fair.
Okay.
Now you grade me.
And that is all that we have for today.
Yeah, I did that. He earned it. I violated the school rules.
Now it's like, now I'm going to give you like a 74.
You give me back.
Okay. I'd give you I'd say a 92.
A 92?
No, I was saying like 90 as well, like 92.
Oh, 90.
Yeah.
I thought you gave me a 92.
No.
Oh, man, see, I want to hug. I was about to say hug me that bro hug, but nah. 90. Okay, 90 is fine. You match my 90.
You just said that's what you give yourself.
I know, but I thought you gave me a 92. But
okay.
I was excited for a minute, but now I'm just kind of like,
it's okay.
I'm leveled out.
Well, this is the last time we'll be doing this. It has been a pleasure sitting here and interviewing with you this year.
Dap it up. Let's leave it with a dap.
For sure. Okay. This is the last principal sit-down chat with Dr. Alexander. Bye, Vikings.
Bye-bye.
That's some pretty honest grading right there. We appreciate Dr. Alexander for taking the time to come and speak with us each week, and we're looking forward to see what he has to bring in the sit-down talks next year.
Spring sports are in the postseason right now. Track goes to state this weekend, and the baseball team begins their run to state tonight. Dylan Barnes has the scoop on what the team needs to do to make a run.
The regular season for the HF baseball team came to a close last Friday night, and it was an exclamation point on a great season for the Vikings. In the final game, two freshman pitchers, Cormac Saunders and Henry Humes, combined to throw a no-hitter against the Brother Rice Crusaders. This was the second time this year the Vikings pitchers have allowed no hits in a game, as Nico Bilsey threw a solo no-hitter against Bradley on senior night. The Vikings finished the year with a record of 19-15 with big wins over Lyons Township and Lincoln Way East. Lincoln Way East was the #1 ranked team in the state when the Vikings beat them by a score of 6-5 in extra innings. Although the regular season is over, the playoffs are just beginning for the Vikings. The regional semifinal is tonight against Andrew at 7 p.m. HF is hosting the first two games of the regional playoffs. This will be a home game for the Vikings. Come out and show your support for these players and watch some good baseball while you're at it. Once again, tonight, 7 p.m. at HF. For VTV, I'm Dylan Barnes.
We wish the baseball team, as well as all of the spring sports, the best of luck as your seasons get into the state tournament.
Well, that's the end of our show today, and I think that this might be our last time that we're on the air as seniors. How do you feel, Patrice?
I'm a little sad, but it's been a fun ride, and I hope that you all have enjoyed it. We've brought you a lot of news, and I hope you enjoy your summer.
Stay tuned for more tomorrow on our final show, but until then, for the last time reporting for VTV, I'm Aiden Kozel.
And I'm Patrice St. Jean. For everyone here at VTV, have a nice day.